Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through some 6x6 solves, and hopefully this video is helpful for you in how a person of my 6x6 caliber solves this puzzle. So for quick reference, here are my WCA stats at this current time. Let's get right into it. Hello from the future. All of these solves are going to be Yao. So these are Yao walkthrough solves. So yeah. So I consider myself an intermediate solver on the 6x6, not advanced, not really beginner either. So yeah, so on this scramble, usually I would give you the scramble, but it's 6x6, like it's not very scramble dependent, except for sometimes. Well, here I will first just start with white. First thing I notice is this white block with this, corner edge attachment and this edge. And I know that I can get a 2x3 over here with just two moves, and this corner will be here and this will go up here, and then I can pair that to make my last and like make a 2x4 on my white center. So I'm just going to do that. That's probably what I would see in inspection for this scramble. There are a few other things, but I don't really think they're that good. So yeah, I'm just going to go with that. So 1 2 to make the 2x3, and then that's the 2x4. Then I would probably, I got lucky with this bar, so I'm just going to use that. Probably I would just do that and then use this edge with that to solve it down there. And then lastly, just this edge. So pair that, pair this, and then pair all of them. Put them here. And now that the white center is done, I would move on to the yellow center. I do see this set of 3 pieces already lined up, so I'm just going to make that 1x4, put it in there. Then I see this 2x1, just line them up, put it in there. That's so bad. I should have done that. I put it in there, and then I do notice this double edge with this corner, so I'm just going to look for the last corner, pair those, put that in there. And then finally, just pair the remaining, pair the remaining pieces. Don't do it the way I just did it, but yeah, just pair the remaining pieces, put them up there. Now that that's done, immediately I see this green-white set of cross edges. So I'm just going to go ahead and solve those. I see the last green white is where was it? I thought I just saw, I just saw it here, and then I looked all over the cube. Don't do that. You can take pauses in this step, it's worth it. So yeah, it's all the green, and then I see I'm knocking out 2 reds, so I'm immediately going to start looking for the reds. I see one there, and I see one right there. Then I'll pair the reds, put them in here, see the blue, get that there, pair it with that, and then that's that, and that's the blue. So those are my 3 cross edges done, and now I'll move on to the centers. Immediately I notice I just have a green bar sitting here, which is very convenient, and I also saw this when I was rotating downwards, so I can just pair that with that, make the line, solve that, and then I see this. So I'm probably going to end up pairing these, but I will just do this like a quick rotation kind of thing, and yeah, it's probably best to just pair those right now. So I will just do that, then pair it with this, and then pair that with this, put it in there, and then just solve this last bar, these edges, like that. So that's the green done, and I'm going to look for the red. Again, I got lucky with this. This is an insane scramble, but yeah, I'll just make that bar, put it in there, and then this bar is already half made. I would just, oh my gosh, I keep doing the wrong move behind the camera. Anyway, I would do that, and then pair the last one should be up here, and then I would pair this edge with that, and then just solve this case like usual. That's red, and then I would solve blue here. So again, I got a bar, pretty good, and then I would solve this, pair this, that's the inside bar. And then the outside bar, I like using the least number of comms possible, so I will just do that, and then the comm. So that center is done, and in this case I notice I have a cross edge stuck in there, so I'm just going to do this as I finish up there. And then, yeah, it's just pairing the cross edges like that, and then I'm going to insert it here with that neat little insert. I immediately notice the yellow-orange edges right here, so of course the first thing is to just try and solve those. I find the yellow-orange edges. I noticed the yellow-red here, and I saw this yellow-red here, so I would probably have jumped right into that on the real solve, and I will do that now as well. I see the yellow-green here and the yellow-green here, so just that. While doing this, I would have noticed this yellow-green, and I also think I kicked the yellow-green back here. Yep, there it is, and I would get that, and then I see the yellow-blue right here. Pair those up. I see him kicking out the 4th yellow blue while inserting the 3rd, so that's good. And then just realign the center. So that's the first, the cross edges and the first 4 edges. Now for the last 4 edges, I immediately noticed this. I would probably do like something like this just to set them up easier. But in this particular case, I just noticed that I might not have reversed it correctly, but I just noticed that I had the 3 and the 1 not too far away. So probably do something like that. Then I would see this, where I would pair this first, so to get that, and then this last one is down here, so I would probably do something like that, just slice flip slice. And then the last slice flip slice, I'll probably just get it to the same, because at this stage it's much easier to pair them like this. So just slice that way, flip, slice. And with that, we're at 3x3 stage. I have no authority on what you should be doing for your 3x3 stage, because I'm not great at 3x3. But I'm just gonna do this 3x3 stage as I talk myself through this. No parity, which is great, but yeah, that's the solve. So let's do another example solve. I won't make this video too long, so it'll just be 2 walkthrough solves, but yeah, hopefully you're finding new ways to solve the cube, and you're finding interesting tricks or techniques that you may not have used before to solve certain things. And if you're an advanced solver, then you're probably just watching this video because it's in the background while you do something crazy, like probably solve like crazy world issues or something like that. I don't know. Advanced solvers are just too smart. I'm not there yet, but hopefully one day I will be. Okay, so here's the second scramble, and right off the bat, I'm not seeing much on this scramble as compared to the last one. But I'm probably just going to go with white again, simply because I noticed like a few of these, like this here just has this 1 center remaining. And I see this, like there's just a few random things, nothing in particular. In fact, here I might try to do something smart, but it probably won't work, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, let's just go with this. We're going to do that first. That made this, so that's just something nice. Probably do something like that, insert that, so that's 2. And then I probably would have seen this edge and gone with the first center that I saw, which is up here, and the second one was down there. And wow, this is just sad. This is such a sad. Did you see all those rotations? Try not to do that. Of course, this was just a tragic scramble for me. But yeah, that's the third bar, and then the fourth bar is just here, with the corner being. I thought I saw it here. That was apparently an edge, but anyway. With the edge being there, that's done. And then, well, I will, ooh, this is very interesting. So in this particular case, I would probably try to do something stupid, but I would recommend trying to preserve things like this. So in this case, it might be better to pair this with this instead of this with this. I would pair it here and then solve that, because that also gives me this. And don't ask me how I saw that. I just kind of felt like it would pair another thing. So then I would do that, and then the last bar is here, so I would pair it like that and put it in there. Now the first thing I notice is that these oranges are looking nice, so I'm not talking about the fruit. So yeah, we just pair the oranges up like that. Where's the last orange? It should be here. It is here. Pair that, put it in. I see the blues. I know the blues are probably not the best, but I will just go with them anyway. And then I would probably do the red next. So just something like that. All of this is very basic stuff if you do Yao. So that's 3 cross edges, and then for the centers, immediately I see this red line. I'm not gonna let it go away. So I'd probably do something like that to pair the center, and then get that in with the last edge. And I would have broken that bar, so I do something like that. So that's red. At the end there, I just realized that I broke this particular piece, so I just realigned it. In this case, I would do this first with this down here, like that. And then I would solve this to this, like that. And then move this here, insert it that way. Probably do something like this, just because now I can get this bar, insert it there. And then just pair those, insert it down there. I need orange here. There's probably a better way to do this. I'm just gonna do a simple way, like I'll just do that for that bar. Move them to the other side, pair that up, put that in, and then I would just solve this, and then do a com for this, and then solve the other. Oh, my bad. This is a better way to solve this is like this, because you can also cancel into your com. So yeah, that's that, and then I would flip. Let's do last cross edge, something like that, and then I would just pair it with the last one. And that's the cross done. Immediately I see yellow reds here and yellow red here. I also see the yellow red here, so that's all going to work out nicely. Then I see the yellow blue, probably pair it up like that. And I don't see the other ones, but thankfully they're together, so that I would not have lost a lot of time there. I see the orange blue next, so I'm just going to go with that. And finally I see the yellow green go back there, so I know that's going to be better. And I know the last yellow green is back here, so just insert that. And then realign the centers. and do this really quick. Now immediately I see this orange screen and this orange screen, which is obviously very lucky. You can just solve that. Of course, I'm going to insert the yellow oranges here, so that pairs up with this very nicely. And then I'm just going to do a cycle here. So I'll solve the yellow orange, put it up there. And now I notice there's going to be some kind of parity. So in fact, I should not have put it up there like that. I should probably have done something like this so that it's easy to slice, flip, slice, and then realize my last two edges case. I know this case in particular. So that's all, both of them. And then 3x3 shades. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm literally doing the outro as I do 3x3 shades, mostly because I realized that it's a very slow video. It's just walkthrough solves, but hopefully it wasn't too slow paced and I kept moving the cube. So yeah, that's all for this video. Do stay tuned for a 7x7 walkthrough video coming soon as well. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel and peace.